Hey, what's up you guys, it's that one blonde, and today I'm doing a whole video on the story of how I broke / dislocated / really messed up my arms like a lot of times. I think I've actually messed it up about 5 times. I'm surprised I'm not dead at this point. Most of these are actually just because of stupid decisions that I made because I thought I was making the right choice, and I was just so stupid as a little kid, and I wish I could just slap young me in the face because I broke it. I only broke it once, but I've dislocated it about 4 times. Anyways, let's get started with the story time. I'll start with the very short first story of how I first ever dislocated my arm, and basically what happened was stupid little toddler me thought it was a good idea to like try to fight my dad while he was trying to get me inside, because as a kid I loved being outside, and I had like a sandbox and this whole playhouse, and it was like literally lit AF. So toddler me was like, I am not going inside, this is not my life, I don't care if it is getting dark, I don't care if I need to eat supper, I don't care what is going on, I'm going to fight you till I die to stay outside. And then guess what ends up happening? Dad's trying to pull me up the steps, and then I fight so hard, I rip my arm out of his arm, and then I dislocated it somehow in the process. I don't know. I think I might have dislocated it because my dad was holding my arm too hard when he was trying to bring me inside, and me tugging on it just completely dislocated it, and I was a little like baby fetus thing, so it just pulled out. I also might have like fell on it or something. I don't know. Something like that happened, and I ended up dislocating it as like 3 years old. I know there was another time in between this and the next story I'm going to tell that I think I dislocated my arm, but that one I don't remember because I just dislocated my arm so many times it's not even like a thing anymore in my head. Then anyways, this next story happened when I was like 6, I think. I'm not quite sure, but I do know that I was in school, and I might have been in kindergarten. Absolutely no idea. But so what happened is I actually was like, I don't know if this was when I was on the couch or something. I think this was a time when I was on the bed. Yes, this is the bed one. So I was on my parents' bed in their bedroom, and I was just laying there, you know, chilling like a little 6-year-old me does, watching some TV, probably Nickelodeon or Disney, because child me loved that. But anyway, so I'm just kind of like, you know, sitting there doing my life, and then I guess what happened? Stupid me, I don't know what exactly happened. I think I was jumping on the bed, like legit, let's be honest here. So I'm like jumping on the bed. I don't know why. I'm like jumping on the bed, and then I somehow fall off and I completely dislocate my arm. And this was the really interesting story because this is the one where I went to the hospital, okay? And the nurse there was having to move it around for an x-ray, you know? And then basically, the nurse at that hospital had moved it around so much that I ended up having it relocated back into place. And the reason we found this out was because the x-rays said that it was dislocated, but she was still moving it around after the x-rays were done. And then we had to go to another hospital to get like basically diagnosed. And this one was a children's hospital, the other one was not. So we had to go drive a long ways to this hospital where I actually could have been an ambulance. They said that I was allowed to, but I said, nah, I'm good, I don't need the attention. So my mom drove me down to the children's hospital, and then a doctor talked to us, and he said that it actually wasn't even dislocated anymore. And then me and my mom then both agreed that the nurse literally relocated my arm back into place from jerking it around so much. And then there was another time where I dislocated my arm. I think that one was again from falling. All of these are like from falling, but I have no idea what I did. I don't know. I think I might have been playing at the playhouse. Not too sure. This one was later though. This was when I was like 7. But then this story, which is when I broke my arm for the first time and hopefully the last time in my entire life, I broke my arm, and this is embarrassing. People still make fun of me for this at school, like in a joking way, of course, because I was like literally 7 or 6. So, oh my god, this is insane. So essentially what goes on in this story time is I'm sitting in the kitchen, enjoying my food. I don't remember what I was eating, probably a Slim Jim. I was and still am addicted to Slim Jims. Anyways, I was probably eating something in the kitchen, not quite sure what I was doing in there, but I was sitting on one of the stools that we have in the kitchen, and then there was like a bunch of ants right next to the stool. And so, I don't know, I'm so stupid. So basically what I decided to do, because I was not really afraid of bugs, but for some reason the amount of ants that were there just terrified me. So I was like, you know, I don't want to get bit today, even though ants can't bite. So of course my head process was just even worse. So stupid little me thought it would be a good idea to jump off of the stool and somehow land safely, I guess, away from the ants. And guess what I ended up doing? I jumped off of the stool, didn't really know how to land because the stool was about the same size as me. So I jumped off of it, like literally jumped, not just like slid off, I jumped. And I landed partially on the couch that was across the room. Like only my hip though, only my hip of course. So then my hip bumps it, I land on the ground and try to save myself with my arms. And of course, that breaks one of them. Honestly though, I'm not like lit with anger about that because, I don't know, I ended up getting a cast and I felt super swaggy about it. It was great. Little me was like living for his life right then. And then a week later, people went back to bullying me because as a child, I was a freak. Maybe I should make a story time on all the things I did in elementary school because that would be something. Oh my gosh. If like 2 people comment, yes, I'm a very sad channel. Only 2 people will probably end up, no, usually 2 people don't even comment, so that's high for me. So, if 2 people comment wanting this, I will bring my cast in the next video because I'm at my mom's right now, so I can't really get it out because I don't have it here, but my dad's, I have my cast, so if anybody wants to see that, I will bring it in the next video and show it on video, I guess. Yeah, cool. But yeah, those were all my story times on how I've hurt, broke, dislocated, done stupid stuff to my arms. If you want more story times like this, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Or really, even if you just really like the video. If you really like the video, make sure to share it on all your social medias. If you really like me, make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. I make videos every single Friday. I'll see you in the next one. Eat a cupcake and bye.